All right, Vardon. You've made it this far. They have men here, here, and here. This is their main base. If I take my men here and here, we can push them back and weaken their main support before taking on the front lines. That just leaves the outliers here. If we circle this area with our flyers, we can get a better visual and decide whether or not to take... Did I not specifically tell you that I'm going over plans and I'm not to be bothered unless I'm hearing gunshots? What the hell is so important that you felt the need to come barging in here unannounced like a fool wanting a bullet through their head for their incompetence? You want to run that by me again, soldier? You're telling me that the general of the enemy who's trying to turn all of you into vulture food just waltzed onto my ground without a single gun wound? Did you just believe them, or did you actually check? Do I have to do everything around here myself? This is why I'm the brains. Without me, you all would have been home already. 6 feet underground. Move over. You have a lot of guts coming into my territory, General. You better have a good reason why I shouldn't have my soldiers gun you down and feed you to the canines. I'm not surprised they didn't raise their guns at you, because apparently everything I taught them went in one ear and out the other, instead of soaking into the rattling peanut in their skull they call a brain. All of you here, I want 50 laps around the base. If you aren't throwing up by the end of it, 50 more. You hear me? If anything happens like this again, I'll have the flyers drop you into the enemy base and let you see if they even give you a chance to have a chat. Go! Oh, General, you really think I trust you because I sent my men off? That's cute. Believe me when I say you'd rather be at the mercy of my armed imbeciles than my unarmed self. Try something on me, and I will send you back to your base fingerless. To my tent. Keep up. You stray, I drive my heel into your eye socket. Stay put. My last threat still stands. Enter. Sit. Now, to what do I owe this displeasure, General? We absolutely are not going to drop the title. It is General Vardon to you. Call me Clover again, and I'll... You think I'm full of shit. You think I won't do exactly as I threat. That's a clear sign you don't know me as well as you think you do. Soldiers who don't even know my first name at least know that much about me. If I were more actions than words, I would have a lot less soldiers to take yours on. I don't suggest you test me. Get to the point of why you're here. Time is life after all. The longer you sit here, the longer your base is without a general, a leader. I could send my men over right now with just a snap of my fingers, and you'll be left with a morgue instead of a base. Excuse me? You want to call it quits? What? You want us all to get together and hug it all out and pass around a feeling stick so we can talk about the PTSD that will come from this war? You can't just call it quits. Do you forget that you're working for someone and that they have a... They told you to convince me, did they? Your side already knows they've lost when they saw me as their adversary. Typical. Cowardly. Can't even put up a good fight for what they claim to be theirs. Might as well just hand over the land. There is no compromise. If they could have come to a compromise, I wouldn't be leading this shit show, now would I? Yet here I am in the middle of the ring. If you're looking for my answer, General, the answer is no. I am not going to quit. I am not going to compromise. I am going to win. I'm going to get what we came here for, and your men can either give it and themselves over to us, or become the ground that paves our way to victory. What do I get out of this? You mean besides continuing my streak of conquer and glory for my side? No, I don't care about the lives of others. I don't care about your men, and I only care about my men if they're useful to me. They aren't useful if they're getting themselves killed. Is that what you wanted to hear? I don't know why you find that surprising. I don't even live in the country, General. They just paid me to lead their troops. I work for no one but myself. I just want to win. I don't give a shit about the aftermath, because I get to roam free with all the money I could ask for afterwards. You're more human than you are, General, and it shows. It's why you're losing. You value human life and want to see less bloodshed. You should have chosen a different job. You're smart, I'll give you that. Your tactics and strategies are incredible. You're exceptionally good at minimizing damage on your side. It's almost irritating if it wasn't a challenge for the first time in years. But here you are trying to ruin the fun, when it was just getting started. I had a plan to get through the little wall you built yourself. No, there isn't anything that can change my mind. You're trying to bribe me now? You think your leader will be able to beat the price that was paid to get me? Not a chance. Like I said, General, I'm having fun, and I'm going to continue to have fun. You know why? What's going to piss off a country and get them to give me all they've got, then kidnapping and keeping hostage a high-ranking military officer, just like you? It'll surely cause a show. I don't think I'm going to keep you here. I know I'm going to keep you here. Move, and you'll be shot in all the places that aren't lethal. I plan to keep you alive, if just barely. Killing you would piss off a country more, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret, General. I want you alive because I want to keep you for myself. You made my job so much easier by coming here. I didn't have to find you in the aftermath, hoping one of my imbeciles didn't kill you on accident, or you didn't do something stupid like be the hero and jump in front of a bullet to save a pawn. I want to keep you because since the moment I was put against you, I was challenged like I've never been before, and that really did it for me. I knew that I wanted to best you. I wanted to see you lose. Nothing would make me happier than to see the look of defeat in your face and fire be lost in your eyes. I was needed elsewhere, somewhere more important, they claim. But I stayed here because I wanted no one else to have the sweet satisfaction of seeing you on your knees as your troops fall, whether it's out of emotional turmoil or a kick to the back of the knees. No one shoot! I swear to fucking God, if any of you morons shoot me, trying to shoot the General, I will shove your gun so far up your ass you'll be tasting gunpowder. Guns down. The General is just playing a game. I only have a gun to my head, not a big deal. You aren't going to shoot me, General. You're too good for that. You're too good to shoot me when I'm not even armed. My men are going to stand there until you put your gun down, or until you shoot me. So take your pick. I wouldn't mind if you shot me. It's what I'd do. But you don't want to be like me. You don't want to be sadistic and cruel and heartless, which makes you perfect for me, because I get to see just how strong your moral compass is. I want to see if I can take that needle and jam it into you until you're just as sick and twisted as me. You call it fucked up. I'd like to think of it as a form of love if I believed in it. Take them away. I'll pay you a visit after we go after your base tonight, General. Enjoy the scraps from last night's dinner. Oh, General, you look just awful. My boys had fun smacking you around by the looks of it. You could look worse, though. I told them to take it easy on you because I was the one who really wanted to break you in. You're going to refuse to look at me when I was kind enough to bring you the finest whiskey we had on base. I know you could use a drink, whether to numb the wounds or clean them. Allow me to pour. We captured your base. We started with the outliers, to the supports, to the frontliners, and directly to the base. It was chaos. Your troops went in screaming your name, saying it like it would give them any advantage, any newfound strength. It didn't work, obviously. They were killed, some slower than others if they were particularly cocky. It was a sight to see. The amount of rage that came from your side after hearing about your capture was just what the show needed. They fought hard, but without your direction. They fought with blind faith that as long as they had a just cause, that they would win. Too bad you weren't there to tell them otherwise. Or would you tell them otherwise, General? Are you the type that would give soldiers hope, even if there is none? This is my second glass. I would have come here first, but I had to make an appearance in the celebration and soak in what I created. Would you call yourself a monster if you stuck to your guns and won? No. You would call yourself a victor, a hero for your country. That's what I am, General. No one cares if a general enjoys watching the masses get slaughtered, as long as that general's on their side. I could really go for a hot bath right now. All this bloodshed and conquering does work knots into your back.